Got to build a little raceway up here and fire caulk. Good thing we dug that day before the snow. Every 10 foot, there's the soffit light, dedicated 220, so you can pull, trailer, automobile, something. Got a welder to pull out, but it's right there. Not in the walkway. 110 all the way around the building. There's some in and some out. So if you got diesels, machines, you can just plug them in outside on each corner. There's outside ones. There's another one over here. And then this side, these are dedicated for freezers. There's 4 of them. There's the last one. So 2 home runs, 2 outlets per home run. There's 9 lights. You can just see these tails. 1 here, 1 there, 1 there. Right. There's another one. Oop. Boom. So these will have those big UFO lights in here. And then obviously each switch by the door, there's an outside light by each door that you just switch, turn on. And then the other one is a 4-way to each door. And then there's a door here too, behind that plywood. It's windy, that's the north side, so just keep the plywood on there. And there's obviously a door there. But wanted that alcove safety. That's it for the garage. Got another 4-way to all these doors, right? Still got those windows. The windows are going this week, finally. Slowed down enough. Occupancy sensor, once you walk in, boom, little night light on the floor, glows. There's dedicated outlets along the floor. And then washing machine, dedicated 110, 220. Electric dryer, because we're on propane out here, so we're going to try that. We have another washroom in the old house, but this will be like the nice new stuff for the family. Pocket doors, so that's not swinging open, swinging on your washer and dryer. There's still blocking and stuff to do in here, but there's probably only one more video before the insulators, and then everything will be hidden. So you got mudroom. Just turns off the lights in here, and then main lighting, which is there's 6 lights in here, and those bam. And so this will be nice and illuminated. There's a fan box. And then this is a chandelier for over the table. There'll be a table right here. I centered it. I left 3 feet from the railing. And then started with this space, centered the table, and then 3 foot off the back. 6 foot off the back, 3 foot to slide your chair, and 3 foot for a 6 foot table would be center. And so then just centered that kind of over the table there. Then obviously smoke, which ties to the bedroom. And there's 2 bedrooms downstairs and a main area. So this obviously 4 ways for the main lighting. Once again, 4 ways to the main lighting. That's got your fan light. This one has your chandelier switch. Then as you walk in here, occupancy sensor turns on. So as you walk in, this one pops on. You round this corner, this one pops on. That one, if you go over by the stairs, will pop on. There's another one here, pops on. There's one here that pops on. Then bedroom, got nice recessed. Pan ceiling. And you have four lights. And once again, you got smoke right above me. Got a fan right in the center there. So you'll walk in, it'll be nice and high up. You got random outlets, one by each corner, one in the middle of the wall. You got TVs, all up high, so you hang your TVs on the wall. Bath. So these are pocket doors, so those closet door will slide open. It's a heated closet too, so it's heated. There's a heat run under here. And then this whole side is switch for the main lighting. There's 3 main lights. And those would just be those puck lights. So you leave that tail, that wire there, there's no box. They come with the transformer. You got, this will be the shelving area. The little niche here, the shelves, and you got an outlet behind there. And then, you know, if you got a boot dryer or something, you can plug it in there, plug it in there. Bathroom, main bath. 2 his and hers. You know, light over there. You got the main light, and then the vent fan. You got light right over the tub. So this is a shower unit. That's all done. It's ready to go. Everything's blocked out. Looks all pretty. Main lighting. One over the water closet. Right. Got your heat run right next to the water closet. You got twin vanity, 5-footer. Got a 4-gang on each side of the vanity. And numerous outlets. There'll be a little bit of room here for a cabinet. You got return air. There's nothing there yet. So as soon as you hang it, you got to have all the floors clean. The back side where the vaults go up, those are panned out. See, so those return airs will go up. And then as soon as you rock this face, that insulation will be on that back side. And so it'll draw from up top. These get a piece of L metal both sides. So as you're sweeping, it's not pulling dust under the floor. All right, as you walk along here, all along the rail, there's outlets. In the back here, look at that beautiful job, dude. Just beautiful. That's the main feed for the old house. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that old mast there. And it's going to come from that underground or through the home. Once again, outlets. And as you see, these are dedicated freezers. So there's a home run for 2, and then there's a home run for the next 2. Kitchen. As soon as you walk in here, occupancy light turns on the toe kick lighting, the island lighting, and the on the counter lighting. So nothing overhead. As the counter is, there's a switch here, obviously for the garbage disposal, one for the light over the sink. But then the rest of those are all on the switch on the wall. Numerous outlets for the counter. And then this is now a pocket door, so you'll slide it. That's the old home. Once you walk in here, it's 4-wayed from here to the main, then the main. But as you walk through the house, you're turning on, the lights are turning on anyway. Counter here, refrigerator, and then dedicated countertop, lights, stoves here. I have that sheet metal, and the R8 jacket is on and ready to go. Lights over the counter, light over your stove. And then there are 2 chandelier lights because there's an island right here. Okay, so those will be hanging. Those are centered perfectly. There's 2 pendant lights here. Those are over there because there's a bar that goes, the counter goes right under there, and then there's a belly up bar on top of that. And so, once again, those tails coming out of the walls here are on each side of the stove. Those are for the under cabinet or the countertop lighting. Then obviously you walk out of here, the occupancy sensor picks you up and they start clicking on as you walk through the home. You got your belly up, you can have crock pots and all kinds of stuff here at the bar. Plug in your phones and whatnot. 4-way, so as you go in your master, that's connected to the main outlets. Obviously smoke. Occupancy sensor here, right in front of the stairs. And as you take your first step down, occupancy sensor right here. Turns on all of the outlets on the stairs. Each stair has its own little night light. Then you got your main lighting shut off. So there's one right above here, and then one way up by that smoke. That's for over the stair lighting right there, and then that's just a main light on the upstairs. You round the corner here, occupancy sensor turns on. You got your TV, and a TV. Then your 10-foot, 5-foot by 10-foot windows. And then this is dedicated 12-2 area. So these are 12-2 kitchen. Another refrigerator, ice maker line, dedicated home run for the fridge. Countertop. You got your lighting over the counter. Another light. This is your kitchen sink. Obviously dishwasher, potable, drainage. And then that's the end. And then this is still 12-2 wiring here. Occupancy sensor, so as you walk through here, there's only 2 down here. Main lighting, 4-way shut off, so you can walk in your bedroom, turn off the light to the main. Obviously smoke, you got another smoke, and there's another smoke right there in John's room. This is Bella's. Outlets everywhere, so she can plug in all the stuff she likes. Dedicated pancake for fan. You got lights, 4 lights. There's a tail there, there's a tail here. And then those are controlled by the switch. And then one will be a fan. Obviously return airs, got the splice over the window. But everything has pans on them, so they're not blowing hot air down here. Got dedicated TV, so you could put your TV over here or over here. Same thing over here, you could have it here. It's here, but you could put your TV over here. So closet with lighting. Got a switch. Same thing with John's. All right. And then John's room is the duplicate of Bella's. Got a closet here. This could be for blankets, snuggling up. You know, closet light here. A little puck light. Just come right out of the corner. Built some shelving in there. So main lighting, John. So as you disconnected to the main wall switch, so you can just shut it off as you go in your bedroom. You know, once you come out of your bedroom, that occupancy sensor will pick you up and it'll turn the lights on. Sorry, there's a box here in the way. John's the duplicate of hers. He's got a TV where you can mount your TV over here. Same thing over there. He's got where you can mount it on one side or the other. Just outlets everywhere, 3 per wall. Pretty wild. And then obviously dedicated ceiling fan and light for John's room. Pocket door for the bathroom, so it's not swinging open on a door. Just slides in, the door just slides into the wall here. And then you walk in, you got a vanity, you got dedicated outlets for the vanity. Potable, drainage, water closet, supply, vent fan, heat run, main lighting, you got one right over to the tub shower. Obviously it's insulated, there's plastic and there's bubble wrap on the wall. And then the sill is foamed. The main lighting will have a connection with the, so you got your vanity light, your main light will be with your tub and then your fan. Pump room, I made a 18-inch, they sell 18-inch slabs, but they don't sell these, so I cut this down and fabricated it. So basically it won't be flopping, you'll just slide this open, switch, light. Then this just shows how all the stairs are daisy chained together. Then you got a pump. You have a sump and passive radon. And then this is sewage ejection, which takes it up and out. And then that brings it up to gravity, to where it flows gravity to the tank. All right. I think that's it. And there's heat runs, but they're all blanked out. So as soon as the insulators are done, we'll pop all those off. And just wanted to get a quick video to show this place is it's just only probably one more video before the insulators, and then everything will be hidden. So it's a nice big home.